Hi everybody, it's Josh Rivera here from thedigitaldugout.com, and today we're going to be showing you how to change the share settings for your Google site. So share settings are very much like your privacy settings. They allow you to make your website as private or public as you'd like. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I'm talking about here. Sign into my Google site. Today we are going to be working on we're going to be changing the share settings on show me how to create a Google site. So I will click on that site. Alrighty. Now right here in the upper left hand corner you'll notice a blue icon that says share. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and right here are my share settings. Right now I've actually made my website private, and only these two people are able to access them, myself and Joshua Rivera, my other Gmail account. So nobody else on the web will have access to this website unless they request permission and I grant it, or I extend permission. So the way I extend permission is by typing in their email addresses here. So um, let's go ahead. Jeremiah, my brother. So go ahead and invite him. Right here I can indicate what sort of access privileges I want him to have. Do I want him to be an owner of the site, an editor of the site, or a viewer of the site? So as the title suggests, the owner has full administrative rights to the site. He can change the share settings himself, and his toolbar will look exactly like this um, on the left. So he would be able to see the recent site activity, change the pages, attachments, and all that fun stuff. As an editor, he'd only see this part right here. He wouldn't be able to do any of this. Okay, so again, editor only sees this, owner sees all of it, and viewer sees none of it. They can only view the site and the content within the site and not collaborate or contribute to the site. So if you want to have a collaborator, if you want to add a collaborator to the site, you can either add him as an owner or an editor. So once you do that, then whenever they go onto Google Sites, your website will appear here. So this is my buddy's site, Biology Ballers. He teaches biology at high school. And he's shared the site and made me an owner, so that's why I now have that under my list. So once you do that, you will go ahead and hit share and save, and then now my brother is going to get an email that says he is now a contributor to my site. Or nope, I want him to make it an editor, so I'll go ahead, use that drop down, change, so now he's an editor. Right now, if I want to make this public, very simple. Right now it's private, nobody can see it. So I'd go ahead and hit change. Now I have three options. Public on the web. Public on the web means that anybody will be able to view this site. They don't have to log in. They don't have to do anything other than type in the URL into their browser, and my website will appear. If they type in keywords in a Google search, my website may be amongst the results that generate. Anyone with a link, that's just, that won't happen. It's kind of private in that anyone that you share the link with will have viewing privileges. Unless you specify them as an editor or an owner. But if you share this link, you can share this link with parents, and rather than having them sign on to their email address to access the site, all they need to do is use the URL. But if you make it private, then the person, only people who are listed in the share settings, let me show you here. Yeah, I'm sorry. Only people in the share settings right here, they would need a login. For example, Mr. Rivera at usc.com at gmail.com would have to sign into his email in order to access the site. Likewise, if my brother wants to access my site, he would need to sign in because right now it's set as private. Let's take a look at how that would look. Oops, sorry. Let's go ahead. So we'll save that. This is how it would look. Okay, so it would ask me to sign in, okay, because I don't have access to the site. If I were to sign in under my Mr. Rivera USC at Gmail, then I would have access rights to the site. But because I I'm not signed in, I can't access the site. So that's how you change the share settings. And thank you for watching.